Hello everyone, and welcome to 1v1 with Boss Rush Games. I'm your host, Celeste Roberts. Today, I have the pleasure of interviewing Big Jenz and Cayla of Bad Bitchez, a podcast about notable women in history, sprinkled with some sass and hilarious personal stories. So how was that intro for you ladies?
It was fucking phenomenal.
It's the best one ever.
Yeah, you're like super profesh. And here we are. Or here I am, actually. You and Cayla are very professional. I'm like, what? Where's my drink? I can't really have a clue what's happening most of the time. And that's how I've spent my entire life. So you know what? Here we go.
I just love everything you say because you have that cute accent. Not you.
Oh, I know. I'm like, what? To me? What the fuck are you talking about? Thank you. You have the same accent you do. You really tune your own horn there, huh, lady? No, I know. I'm fully enjoying. I feel like I kind of want to dyke it out with you a little bit. Did I hear a kitty? I know. Did I hear a child or a cat?
That was a cat. That was one of my cats.
How many pussies do you have, not including yours?
I have 2.
Cute.
Luna and...
We were talking about cats. We had a really nice pre-recording discussion, actually, listeners. And how many cats do you have, you guys?
Well, this is the Big Jenz speaking, and I have 3 pussies. 3 pussies and 4 if you count the one attached to my body that never gets penetrated.
Tell them the names of your...
Oh, okay then. Well, my old girl, she's like 10 or 11. Her name is Shitbag. I know most people are like, oh my God, how dare you name a cat Shitbag? She don't know her name, okay? She does not care. I just call her little shit. I call her Shitay. I'm like, come here, little Shitay. You know, make it a little Frenchy so it doesn't sound as, I guess, naughty then. And then I have Reek, R-E-E-K, because he always smelled terrible bad.
He's got a leaky butthole.
He has a leaky asshole, yeah. And then I have Kilo, and she's all white for, cocaine. So there's my cats.
Oh,
thank you. I have one. It's all about kind of butt stuff. Reek and Shitbag and Kilo. Butt stuff. Because
like
when
cocaine.
When you snort cocaine, you shit a lot. So that's what I'm going with it.
do you have some
Yeah,
pets?
Kayla. Yeah.
I do.
Tell us about your pussies now, lady.
This is really nice to follow up that.
I know it's a hard follow. Sorry. Actually, no, you're just going to come off a lot more intelligent than me. I'm like, I got a cat named Shitbag.
Anyways, I have 2 cats. I have a big, giant, 19-pound boy. His name's Poland. It's a weird, random name.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter was 3, and she just randomly said Poland when we wanted to name him.
I think it's cute.
Oh. He is Eeyore. That's what I call him.
Always so sad looking.
He's very depressed. I don't understand why. He has like we buy the best food you can buy. He has a running water fountain with bottled water, and you would think that he was just like living on the streets the way he acts. He walks around sad.
He does.
Yeah.
Aww.
He's always complaining. And then I have my cheese girl. Her name's Cheese. We've had her for a year now, and she's the one that bit Big Jen.
God damn it.
Earlier, and she's bruised up.
She's a bitch.
Yeah,
What a rude cat. That's not nice.
Yeah.
That's all right. I deserved it.
Yeah, she gave a couple warnings, but Big Jenz doesn't.
I don't take direction well. I don't listen. I don't listen.
No,
and then
I bite her too. She deserves it.
Everyone bites me. And she did come over and say she was sorry after she bit me too. So I still love you.
She cleaned the blood off of her mouth and
right. Tell us about your kitties, lady.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I have Kotske and Luna. Kotske is probably about the same size as Poland, and he's
love
lovely.
it. Me too.
He looks like a Russian blue, but I think he's a mix of different kinds of cats.
Cute.
Oh my God, you like fancy kitties.
Does he have blue eyes?
No, he has like greenish yellow.
Pretty.
I don't think he's pedigree. I don't think I could register him in a cat show. And Luna is just a little mutt of a cat who's really sweet. She likes to cuddle with me whenever I'm in the recliner. Do your cats like to cuddle?
Yes.
My Poland does not, but cheese will get up in your face. She wants to be inside of you.
Oh, I love it.
She loves to be inside your shirt.
Mm.
So
What if she
sweet.
Thank you.
What would you do if she bit your fucking tit? This is her teeth, and she has like a jagged, like one of her eye teeth or whatever is kind of
Oh yeah, she's
chipped
got a
off.
broken eye tooth,
So it's
which is why
really
she
sharp.
bites a lot.
Yeah, it's
Because she's
really.
missing that. I don't know. I feel like she didn't bite me in my tip, but she's bit me all over. She bit me on my calf the other day.
Ow.
Ooh, that's a random spot. Usually it's the
I
hand.
know.
I know. I was walking past her, and I guess I wasn't paying enough attention or something. She came at me from behind.
Yeah, she
is kind of crazy.
She is kind of an asshole, but you know what? She had a really rough upbringing, we think, so that's probably why she's such a biter.
Yeah, and she's like missing a piece of her ear too. She got like fucked up in the shelter.
Mm-hmm.
None of the other cats. She doesn't like the other cats, and the other cats didn't like her. So they tried to like talk me out of adopting her. Actually, yeah.
Wow.
They were like, "Are you sure you don't want to look at other cats? She's kind of a handful, and
I'm like, nope, this is my girl.
she's going to have to be the boss anywhere she goes. She'll have to run the show." And I was like, "That's fine. My other boy, he's like, he don't care."
It's kind of a perfect combo, yeah.
I love how you all love cats because I think that means you have a soft heart. And I've been listening to your podcast, and you ladies are doing some awesome work.
You like it?
Thank you.
It's so I think that your love of animals reflects, your souls. And I want to get to know a little bit more about you ladies, and that's why we're doing this 1v1. So thank you again for agreeing to it. I'm sure your listeners would like to, a little behind the curtain time.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh my God, yes.
I don't think we do that enough for them. And so I'm really grateful for this opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things I cut because
yeah,
sometimes it's like, I know people aren't coming here just for us. They're coming
Mm-hmm.
here to have their brain stimulated and learn about women who are far greater than we would ever be. So,
and we talk a lot
yeah, dude.
about not the subject we're supposed to be talking about.
I know, we just talked about cats for like 15 minutes.
I know, I'm really sorry. Yeah, we have a tendency to really get off on a side note here. Really, yeah.
I think that's fun though. And what about yourselves? Would y'all like to talk a little bit about yourselves? Like any hobbies or interests, how you met, anything like that?
Oh my God. I'm gonna let Cayla tell the story of when we met. You want to do that?
That was the one that really perked me up when she said that. So I think we should definitely talk about how we met.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why you don't want to tell the story?
Oh, just as I'm thinking I'm gonna fuck it up, as I was so fucked up at the time too. I'm like, I'm probably not gonna tell it right. So, but I don't really. Other than that, I don't have any hobbies or anything. I'm just I'm a piece of shit person. I just sit on my couch and I watch television with my cats and I eat all day. I love Taco Bell. I love Bud Light.
She crazy.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of
You're an alien.
interest. I'm pretty sure I'm not from here. Yeah. You think I'm from space somewhere?
What's your favorite Taco Bell menu item? Or what are your, if you have more than one, you can name those.
Okay, I'm gonna do the black bean. Oh wait. Black bean Crunchwrap Supreme is pretty delicious. With Diablo sauce, of course. Is it super hot? Have you tried that?
I haven't. I've tried the fire one. I haven't tried Diablo yet.
Diablo has like almost a sweet flavor to it, but it's even hotter than the fire sauce. It's really good. What is your favorite item on TB?
Oh gosh, I love their little cheesy roll up so much.
Shut up, you do?
I've never
had that. I have never had that.
It's so simple, but it's so delicious. And they don't make this anymore, but they used to have a smothered burrito that was so good.
Ooh. That does sound good. My stomach, I mean, as soon as you said smothered burrito, I'm like, I want it. Like, I want it now.
Sounds so good.
It sounds so delicious. Jesus.
It was so good. And they stopped making it because they hate
me. They've gotten rid of like half their menu now, though. So
I know it.
That really is unfortunate. Oh, Cayla just went. What did you get the other day when you went?
Yeah, I just went the day before they closed down because they had a big COVID outbreak.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You
That's a true story.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got the chicken power menu bowl or something like that.
Ooh, yum.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's stupid good.
Yeah, right.
I don't
That
eat a lot of
sounds
the chicken
delicious.
though. The chicken
don't.
tastes weird. It tastes like fake. It doesn't taste like it's real.
It is. I'm pretty sure it is
Oh,
fake.
okay.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't eat the chicken, but
Did you hear that like taco or Subway's tuna is fake or something like that?
what is it made out of? How do you have fake tuna?
I don't know.
Is it crab? Is it fish?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. I
It's
didn't
not
look
even
into it.
fish. It's not fish.
Wow, I didn't know about their tuna. That's depressing.
No shit, right? I'm
Maybe
sorry.
we should delete that because I guess I'm not really sure.
I
But
don't
thought I
know.
heard. I thought I heard. Do you believe that it's fake tuna or fake news?
Oh my god, I don't know.
So it could be fake news.
Oh, it was maybe fake news.
Maybe.
But what was?
Anyways, I think we're just trying to say we're crazy.
Yes.
We don't know how to stay on topic because we're talking
Mm-mm.
about ourselves now.
I know. Again.
When we
I'm doing it
met.
again. Yeah. Oh yeah.
We met because I was going on like an early date with my partner, and he was like, "Oh, let's go to where I work, and you can meet my sister. I think you'll love her. You guys are so much alike. Honestly, like, I don't really know anybody like you two, so you guys have to like each other pretty much."
Mm-hmm.
And when I got there, I wasn't expecting it to be like this tiny little blonde girl because my boyfriend is a big man.
Mm-hmm.
He likes
Muscly.
yeah, he likes to lift weights and stuff, and this bitch lifts a beer can to her mouth and
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And I'm sore for a week if I do anything. I'm like, oh, I shoveled one sidewalk and I'm dying.
She's very scrawny.
Mm-hmm.
So she walked out from the kitchen, and then you were like behind the bar, had a butcher knife in her hand, waved it in my face, and said, "So is this the new girl that you're seeing?" And I was like, I thought she was testing me, so I was like, I'm not gonna fail this test. I'm gonna be a bitch back.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that would be
And I'm
me.
like, okay, cool.
Yeah, and then she was like, awesome. And I'm like, went back to the kitchen. And I looked at her brother, and I was like, did she just wave a knife in my face? And he's like, I don't know what that was about.
It was weird because I'd never met anyone before. He'd never brought girlfriends around. I'm like, oh my god, he's got a girlfriend? I have to meet her? This is weird. So I didn't know how to act either. I'm like, I got a knife in my hand. Let's just go with it. I'm going out with it. It's happening. It's happening.
It reminds me of how sometimes dads will show the dude a shotgun.
Dude. Oh, I know. I totally shotgunned you. I totally dadded it. I dadded you out. I didn't mean to, but I did. I know. I've heard
scare
that a
me
lot.
away. So.
Mm-hmm. I know. You still here. And the second time I met her, I said, "What's up, hun?" And she thought I said, "What's up, cunt?" And she's like, "Did you just call me a cunt?" And I said, "No, I said, what's up, hun?" And she's like, "Okay, good, because I was about to beat your fucking ass." I'm like, oh, no, I didn't say that. I wouldn't say that to you. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Oh my god, it's so funny that what I thought of you at the time. Like, I'm like, this woman is trying to fight with me.
Mm-mm. I wasn't. I was not. I
For
know.
years, I was like, you called me a cunt. I know I heard you say that.
I didn't.
And she really didn't. But it was loud. I was drunk. There's lots of music.
I was drunk as well. We were at a bar. Like, what do you expect?
You can't talk anyways. I can't hear.
Mm-mm. I know. So that was it.
Do you have a favorite mixed drink, or are you more beer drinkers, or?
I like tequila and soda water.
She'll drink pretty much anything, though.
Oh,
honestly.
yeah. I'll drink a warm beer that's been sitting there for 10 hours.
On a picnic table with bugs in it. Yeah, because I've seen it. Mm-hmm. True story, that one is. I like...
if there's a cigarette butt, then I won't.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
the only
that's
exception.
past the point. Yeah, that's... Dude, I drank a beer one time that had a bunch of chew spit in it. And ashes.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. That was a hard swallow.
All right.
That was not good for me. I didn't feel well. I did not feel well after I drank that. I like beer.
Yeah.
I like Bud Light, and I like Dr. McGillicuddy's. But I don't really do mixers. I have trouble with caffeine. I have a little bit of a heart thing going on. It beats really fast anyway, so when I do caffeine, it's just not so good for me. So that's why I stuck to the hard drugs. Hard drugs. No caffeine. I don't mess around with that. But
That's Oh, that's awesome. I love that story of how you guys met. And
Thanks.
I found out about your podcast because of Jesse Douglas with Boss Rush Games.
Oh, Jess, we love that bitch.
I know, he's great.
Mm-hmm.
He lives like not real close, but
It's like an hour away, maybe.
yeah, he lives near us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Do
he
y'all
gets
know
Wisconsin.
one another in real life?
She
We've
talks to him quite a
never.
bit,
I
but we've
talk
never
to
met.
him probably every day, but only on the internet for
Mhm.
now. If it wasn't for COVID, we would have met
Mhm.
definitely a year ago.
Right,
Probably we made plans.
We did. We
And
planned
then
it out to
canceled.
meet them, but
I love him though. He's like family. But you know what? When you're like doing podcasting, nobody quite understands what it's like unless you're a podcaster too. So it's like we're all kind of a family.
mhm.
That's so sweet. And so what made you want to start a podcast about notable women? That is an awesome topic.
And that's all, Cayla.
Well,
That is
kind of.
So you, baby.
I think her and I are definitely not your typical women ourselves.
No, I don't think so either, but
We've traveled together. We've been different places, so it's not even just a Wisconsin thing. Her and I are weird.
yeah.
So when it kind of started because we work together, and there was a book I was reading, and it was about a woman, and I'm like, people love us. They love us together. We feed off each other. Her brother was right. We're very similar. So it's so natural. It kind of came naturally. And then the topic wasn't really super planned. It was more of like, we should have a podcast.
Mhm.
And then it just happened to be a book I was reading, and I'm like, you know what? We're women. Let them hear us roar too. Just because
Goddamn
we're
right.
little weirdos.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
I know, I love it. And then it's just, yeah. But it was all pretty much her idea. She used to start by reading these stories to me, and I'm like, this is so fucking interesting, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
We should do like this, And she's like, oh my God, right?
And now we can't be bar sluts anymore because of
know.
COVID, so we really need something to keep us occupied.
Exactly.
And how long
Actually, I was over the bar.
How long have I been doing this podcast?
Oh, is this our third year?
Yep, 3 years, I think.
This is the beginning of the third year.
Yeah, so probably more like 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
There was a long period where we just couldn't get it off the ground.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, we really didn't have a starting point at all. Like neither one of us are very technologically advanced.
And we didn't have the internet either, so we had things that were recorded that we just couldn't even get out there until
we were in the backwoods there.
Get on out. Yeah. So I knew we would be getting internet, but it was like I didn't know when.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know we'll get it someday, so just keep coming over and recording with me. I'll be able to release it someday.
I mean, like, we had internet, but not really. Does that, right?
Yeah,
not enough to upload.
Yes, not enough to upload. Like, you could be on your phone, like, check Facebook or something, but you couldn't, like, upload files, so it wasn't a possibility for us. We were in the backwoods there.
Yeah, we were literally in the middle of a cornfield.
And I don't go camping in the backwoods there.
We live in a campground.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so what inspired the name of the podcast?
Now that was all you.
It was. I know we've actually pondered changing it quite a few times too, haven't we? But it's just we don't want to confuse people, and I can't think of anything either. I'm not very creative.
It's hard because there is so many podcasts that
they're
already
all taken.
Yeah, there's so many names that are taken. I wanted to make sure we had a name that was nobody else's, and Big Jenz is actually Big Jenz with a Z, so that's her thing. Bitches with a Z.
Yep. It's so stupid, but I love it. I know. I'm just a dork like that.
She's just so 90s.
Yes.
Big
time.
All the rage. I love it.
I know. Right? And I'm old, so it's like was my glory years in the 90s and shit. I was in high school, and so I'm like, let's just, yeah. And she's like, we should do a show about, like badass women from history. And I'm like, what should we call it? And I said, just call it Bad Bitches.
Mm-hmm.
With like a Z though, like my name. And she's like, oh my God.
I love that.
Yeah, it's not the most original name, but it's okay. I mean,
I think it's unique. I don't really
Thank you.
see that around, honestly. Are there any other podcasts that are talking about notable women in history?
Oh, I don't think so. Maybe.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
And that was kind of why I was like, oh man, women do get forgotten in history. They really do. And I just felt like it was a niche that her and I could really fill.
Did you say an? Oh, I thought you said an each.
A niche?
Oh, I thought you said like
Or
an itch.
niche, I guess.
I thought you said it was
if
an
you wanna
itch
be
of some sort.
fancy.
I'm like, a fucking itch. I'll scratch that bitch.
Get some
That's what I
fucking
know.
yeast infection cream.
Right? Gyne-lotrimin. Mm-hmm. I'm not even drinking yet.
Well,
Oh, I am.
who are some of the
God.
ladies you've discussed on your podcast? that
Whoa.
come to mind?
The ladies.
There are a lot of ladies we've talked about. Well, I remember more of the first season than any of the other ones, and I think it's because we used to have to do them multiple times sometimes because there would be like a robotic sound or there would be hissing in the background the whole time, so we'd have to redo them.
We're not very good at this.
No, I'm not good at anything, though, to be honest. I'm good at eating.
The woman that inspired this, the woman that I was talking about, the book that I was reading, was Lizzie Halliday, and she's always been your favorite.
She will forever be my favorite as well, because the story is just crazy. I mean, it's just like, it's so interesting.
Yes. So she inspired us, being as like this horrific, awful, terrible woman, to where it was like everybody should know that women are capable of anything. And that was kind of what I wanted to portray, making the entire podcast. Like, don't underestimate women. We can fucking stab you 200 times with a fucking scissors if we want to.
Oh, I could. We do people from all over the world too.
Yeah.
We do a lot of like Russian, German. Russians, Germans.
I try to spread it out. I want us to learn things too. I feel like sometimes if you live in a country and you mostly just learn about the history of that country. So
that's true.
If I'm going to be doing this, I want to learn about things I want to learn about too while I'm doing it. And I try and spread it all over the globe, try and interest people from, different countries to listen to us too. We've gotten quite a few fans from
Australia.
Yeah, we have a couple fans in Australia. Our longtime fan, Michael from Switzerland.
Oh, he still listens?
Yes.
Yay.
Every once in a while he'll say, "Where are you?" Because we're very inconsistent.
Oh, yeah. A little bit.
But
awesome.
It's still fun.
Well, congratulations on getting global listeners. That is
right. We're kind of a big deal. Wasn't there?
Oh yeah, there's still there. Yeah, I was talking about the women.
But there was like a group of people somewhere too where you're like, can you believe we have a ton of listeners in? And it was a very random place. Was it somewhere in like Spain? Something? You're like, oh,
Spain's not a random place.
No, it's not. But I mean, for us, it's like what? And it was like a certain. Should have talked about this before here, Celeste. Sorry, Mubby. I don't know what it was called.
Yeah, you're kind of. I feel
Sorry.
like.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, there's
editing.
Is
it Europe? Yeah. Is it in Europe, Asia?
I feel like at one point in time we were like top 10 podcasts in like Malaysia or something like that.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. It was something very strange. Like,
but you're asking me this, and I can't remember.
Oh yeah, I don't know either. I know.
Think about how many women you're inspiring.
I know. I hope so.
Yeah, let's hope. And we belch and fart and talk about how we like to fuck too. We're kind of just like one of the guys. Like, women can be cool too.
I wish more women listened to us, but honestly, our audience is mostly men. So, which is totally fine. Men.
Oh, that's me.
We throw in stuff.
Sorry.
Bring up men and she gets excited.
I couldn't help it. You guys know my troubles. I told you about them earlier. Yikes.
Yeah, we do love men. I love men. They're great. I know many great men, so I'm happy that they're listening to us.
I know. When men don't really enjoy us, I think think we're disgusting.
Maybe a little bit.
A little bit.
We all expel gas out of the attic and out of the basement at some point.
Hello.
I
Oh
love
my,
you. I know. She's so great.
so cute. I
might
know.
have to
Attic in
steal
the
that.
basement. That's a basement gas. That's a problem. Basement gas is a problem.
Sewer gas.
Yeah. Oh my God. So smart. Okay. Yeah.
So
The other women, though, we've done literally like 50 people. So it's hard
there's
to.
been a lot. I remember
Yeah.
Matahari
was
See,
one of the
that's so
big ones.
funny.
She invented the striptease, right? She was a big
Yes.
deal.
Yes, definitely.
And then there was the Caligula.
No,
Not him, but
her name was oh no,
I know, man,
it was
right?
Valeria Messalina.
Yeah, there it is.
And
I
her
know.
husband's name was Caligula.
And
that was our first episode.
It was?
Whoa, bringing it way back in history.
I know.
I
You're
know.
testing my brain there.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I just remember that one really well because we did it like 4 times.
That's maybe why it sticks with me so well too. I'm like, and every time she'd say Caligula, I'm like, shut up. Stop saying that name to me. Why are you saying that word again and again?
I think
That's a name that's a little bit more well known, probably. Caligula.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna name my next cat Caligula.
I feel like that's my line, bitch. I think I said that too. I'm like, I want to name my cat Caligula.
I think our actual most well-known woman that we've done is Cleopatra. Which I kind of wanted to pick mostly women that people maybe haven't heard of, because it's just an opportunity for them to like broaden,
shine a little bit, bring them to the table.
Yeah,
most people don't talk about them. Yeah,
but Cleopatra, I love her story so much. I was like, I don't care. I'm just gonna have fun doing this.
It is a fun one. Yeah.
Tilly Devine.
Ooh,
that
Tilly.
one I spent a huge amount of energy making that because
she's a super weirdo, right?
I corresponded with some Australians for like months trying to be able to use this song because the woman, Tilly Devine, there's a song made about her. I thought it'd be so cool. I'm like, I'm going to play that at the end of the episode so everybody can, know that this song is about this woman. And they wanted, so it took months to hear from them. And then they wanted me to pay $5,000. So I remember that episode very well. Tilly Devine, Australian leader of the Razor Gangs.
Yeah, we did not play the song, needless to say.
No, we didn't.
No. $5,000. Eat shit. Eat my basement gas. Because like, that's not happening.
I was like, we do this for free. We don't make any money.
Yeah.
Like, I just want people to know about the history of this woman and her influence in pop culture. Mm-hmm. And they were like, no.
Oh, gosh. Who are some ladies in your lives that you admire?
Whoa.
That's a deep one.
Oh, fuck.
My mother's deceased, but I'm going to say her just because doesn't everyone kind of pick their mom? Most people would. Maybe not Cayla so much. Sorry about that.
You looked me in the eyes when you just said that.
Like,
doesn't everybody pick their mom? Oh, oops.
Never mind.
No, I pick your mom too. I never even met her. She died before I met them, and I'll pick her because she's amazing mom.
I think she was just a very, very, very sweet lady. I long to be that sweet. That would be very nice. She just worked really hard her entire life too. And I don't want to say too much because it's gonna make me sad kind of too. Mm-hmm. But anyway, yeah, I would pick her for sure. Like famous, like who would you pick though? Like I'm really kind of bad with stuff like this.
If I had to pick a person that we've done an episode on.
Oh, okay.
Which is what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Because I mean, it's kind of crazy. I do kind of look up to my mother, even though she died very young. Mm-hmm. I look at her like a real person. Like she suffered from mental illness.
Yes, she did.
She treated herself the way that she thought was best, I think, with drugs and alcohol. So I think she's just more of a victim than anything of poor mental health.
Yeah.
In rural Wisconsin.
Yeah, you're kind of fucked, right?
So, I look to her like a almost like a martyr kind of for the cause of mental health. To me anyways.
Was just going to say trailblazer, but that's not really the proper word for your mom, is it?
Trailblaze that shit.
She's a trailblazer. Oh my God. We
So
take everything
sorry.
and we're like, let's laugh at it. I know I'm sorry.
We just everything's a joke, kind of. But
I know I'm really sorry.
I think
Oh, there's nothing to apologize for. I think laughter helps us so much.
I do.
Well, okay
too.
then. That's our
Yes.
contribution to the world then, is we're making people fucking laugh.
I would try. My
During
mother's
this-
been gone for a long
Mhm.
time, so I'm not really that sad about it anymore. Now I just told you this the other day, I've moved into angry more
Mhm.
so, because I am like one of like 3.3 million children who lost their parent to drug overdose in middle America at that time, because of there was just a massive amount of opioids being pumped into our area, so it was so easy to get a hold of. But
and you're not mad at your
anyways,
mom. You're not mad at her.
no,
You're just
I
mad at the
was mad at
system.
her,
Yeah.
but now I'm like, I've moved into like the system is fucked. She
Oh,
should
it
have had
absolutely
help.
is.
There's so many signs and over the years. So if you have a loved one who has a mental illness or whatever, I always try and be like, make sure you're watching out for them. Try and be there for them if you can, and
right,
whatnot. I took it dark.
That's all right.
I took it dark.
Oh,
It's
I
real,
like dark.
though. It's
Yeah.
real. So many people go through these things and they don't want to talk about it, and I think they feel alone because there's a big stigma around mental illness and addiction.
Right.
There really is. Yeah.
It's not fair because people are so much more than just those aspects of their lives.
Definitely. I know, and I just want anybody out there to know that, like, if you're going through something like that or anything, just fucking message us on the Twitter or whatever.
On the Twitter.
We just want to be open to anybody who's going through a crisis. Get a hold of us. You can talk to us about anything.
Yeah, we talk to you guys about everything. So
Yeah.
Bring it on.
No judgments, nothing.
As far as like powerful, I mean, who do you actually look up to now, though? Yet, would you say?
Me? Who do I look up to?
Well, I'm trying to actually think what my answer for that would be, and I don't know what to say.
Dude, I don't know. I was just about to say my daughter, but I can't. I mean, I guess I can't really put quite into words, but every time I talk to her, I'm just like, God, you're so cool. I wish I was that cool.
Oh,
like, I just like almost, I'm like, I feel like she's too cool to hang out with me sometimes.
She's 11? But she's very mature and cool. Like, I know what you mean.
Yeah, she is
But
really cool.
I love that she's like a kid, though, yet, too. You know, it's like she knows she's... Is she an old soul?
Yeah.
She wise beyond her years?
Well, I got knocked up when I was a teenager by this asshole. Super jerk. So, sometimes I feel bad for her that she has to have a dad that maybe isn't quite up to what my standards would be.
Right.
But
she loves him, though.
She does. And I think his nonsense has made her kind of be more mature than she maybe should be. But she's a total dork. I love her. She just wants to read books all the time and play her clarinet, and
that's adorable.
It's hard to be a kid.
That sounds like you're a
It's
really
hard
good
to be a
influence.
kid. Like during this pandemic, and the schooling is all weird, and we did homeschooling for a while, and she was like a champ about it. She was like, "Oh, it's okay, Mom. I have my phone, so I can text my friend if I need to, and it's really not that big of a deal. It's not your fault." I'm like, "Why are you so cool?" God.
I wish every kid was that selfless.
So I guess I look up to my daughter. This is a weird answer, but
that's really cute. That's like the best answer you could have given, actually. I really love that. I still don't have one, so I'm gonna have to pass on that.
Yeah.
But I'm really sorry. I guess maybe I don't look up to a whole lot of people at all. I don't know. I never really thought much about it. It's strange.
I guess we think about all these people in history books, which they're interesting and they've done a lot of great things. But do you ever wonder? Someone put this in my head years ago. They had made a post somewhere about how they were curious about how many talented people are out there in the world who just do not have the right opportunities, the right education, the right connections, whatever it may be. and their voices are silenced, or they're not able to even work on their craft because they can't afford an instrument. They can't afford a computer, or maybe they live in a country where that doesn't even exist.
Third world countries, something, yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy that you're saying this because the episode that we will be recording after this is about a woman who, she's a Black woman, and she did basically the same thing at the same exact time as a white woman, but just did it better.
Good girl.
And she never got recognition.
Oh.
Well, she did, but it was like 100 years later. And then even just in modern day, they tried to take her out of like the curriculum federally. So, but that Jesse Jackson fought and won. So
good.
But anyways, it just reminded me of her. Like, she didn't get the recognition she needed for 100 years. Think about how many other people like that.
Oh my God, there's probably millions of other people out there that are more qualified for certain things, but we just don't know about them. Yeah.
Right?
That's so sick.
Yeah.
You're so passionate about
I'm upset now. You guys have upset me with this conversation. I'm sorry. I get passionate every once in a very great while.
The nostril flare is strong over here.
It is, and I got a big old schnozies too, so this is a hole in my nose. I could get a whole fist in my nose probably if I wanted to. That's a lot. We have a friend of ours actually that can't pick her nose because her nostrils are too little.
Oh, that's funny. That's sad, but
good for her. I know. I'm like, what if you really want to get in there? Like, what do you do?
It sucks. She's like, it's awful. I can't get even a pinky up there.
Oh my God, I'm actually kind of jealous because I can fit my thumb in my nose. Look, it's like no problem.
Gross.
It's a true story. I'm sorry. I just stuck my finger.
Are we allowed to swear on this?
Oh yeah. No, this is for Sunday school release. So
shit balls. Oh, blank balls.
Sunday school release project. Our little fuckers are going to be really living it up.
We love Jesus and his children.
Baby shark, do-do-do-do-do. It's a kid show now. That's what I'm about with the baby sharks. All right.
Well, you ladies bring up some great points, because think about how many women had to write novels under a man's name as their alias, their pen name, like Marianne Evans, better known as George Eliot, who wrote Silas Marner. She's the first one that comes to my mind. It just blows in my mind also, especially during women's suffrage, how many men were so against the idea of a woman voting. And there's a subreddit called, I think, like Vintage Ads, and someone posted this ad about how women didn't need to fill their brains with worry about political office. Have you ever looked at Vintage Ads from like the 1950s and how they were working?
Yes, I have, because I'm a big subreddit person myself, actually. So I don't know if I've seen exactly what you speak of, but yes, it's very crazy. Like smoking just swimsuit ones, or not swimsuit, but I don't know. There's been so many.
That's like Sarah Josephine Baker, our episode where she went by Dr. Joe.
Yeah,
and dressed like a man.
Had to.
Yep. Mall cut purse. That's another episode that we did, and she was great. She was like technically like the first
weirdo. Was she the first weirdo?
The first weirdo.
Okay.
I don't want to say weirdo, but how do you say they dressed like the other gender without being offensive?
I'm sorry. No,
I thought transgender or transsexual or
transgender
or just trans.
I don't know. I didn't mean to say weirdo then. I guess I got her confused with someone else.
No, she was a little weirdo.
I thought that she was just like kind of fun, crazy.
Let's make weirdo a compliment.
Okay.
Because she was fucking awesome. And I liked her weirdo.
All right. And we're weirdos, and I love me. I don't actually love me, but I mean, I love how weird I am. I'm fine with it.
Now, I don't know if you ladies have covered this yet, but have you heard of Deborah Sampson?
No.
I remember her. She was one of the first notable women in history to come up in my lifetime. And my schooling, we read, you remember those textbooks with stories that you'd read in like reading class or whatever class was in elementary school? There was a story about Deborah Sampson. She was a Massachusetts woman who disguised herself as a man in order to serve in the Continental Army in the Revolutionary War.
Shut up.
Deborah. It had to be a fucking awesome ass Deborah.
I know.
Yeah.
No, I wrote
That's
that
really
down.
cool. I know. I want to look her up like right now.
Because I want to do women that people are interested in.
Mhm.
So I'm going to look that up.
Deborah
I'm always
Sampson.
looking for suggestions. So.
I know. Thank you. She sounds like she'd be a great bad bitch.
It's no problem. I remember that the books, the little textbooks they had some illustrations, and I remember there was one of her tying her feet with some bandages because they were bleeding from walking on the terrain, and it was one of the first times in my life as a kid that a woman wasn't depicted as this soft, fragile being, if that makes any sense.
Yes, it does. I love it.
Definitely.
And how did you react to that? Did you enjoy learning about that, or you just think it was really cool? Did you look up to her? Was it like, wow, this is...
Well, she kind of blew my mind, kind of like a Joan of Arc situation. Poor Joan of Arc, we all know what happened to her.
Oh, yeah.
Dead body.
Dead.
It just blows my mind. I guess I cannot fathom feeling intimidated by someone because of their gender or gender identity to prevent them from doing things. I don't know.
It's so funny. I tried I don't know, it was probably like 5 or 6 years ago to make like a group where we could invite all different types of political affiliations to come together and just talk about, their ideas and their views. And I organized it and it turned out really great, sort of, until somebody took it over. But
sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at that.
I just remember like organizing things and sometimes having to talk to men, and some of them wouldn't even listen to me. They wouldn't look at me. And the only thing I could ever think of is like, is it because I'm a woman? Like, why you can't even look at me and I'm trying to like organize an event with you? I don't understand. I know I look very young too. And like I said, this was many years ago, so I was even younger. But I mean, there were even times where people would like come up and like address my boyfriend.
Fuck you,
not
man.
me.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, I set this event up. So
you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Don't go through him to get to me. Are you kidding?
No, but luckily I'm enough of a bitch where I'm like, excuse me, hello, I'm right here. Hi. Do you have a problem? Do you have a looking problem?
You are a bitch. I love it.
Do you think things in that arena are getting better and will continue to improve, like especially in your daughter's lifetime?
I hope so. I do. I think it's been a really slow process. But doing history stuff and reading about history, like it kind of makes you realize that everything's a slow process. So getting impatient isn't going to really help anything. There's always going to be loops that are going to have to be gone through and checks that are going to have to be balanced and all that. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm on my second beer.
Yeah.
I'm trailing. Am I okay? Am I doing good?
You still are making more sense than I am. Don't worry about it. Yeah. That's normal though. So
I believe March is it's Women's History Month in March.
Ooh, all right then, coming right up hot.
Yeah, we'll have some stuff to serve to you guys then.
Yeah, we will. I don't know why I went creepy with it. Sorry, I'm like, no.
Did you ladies enjoy history in school? Was it one of your favorite subjects?
It was not me. I didn't really go to. I went to a Lutheran school. So we didn't probably learn the same things that you would have learned in a public school anyway. I blame that on why I'm so dumb.
Oh gosh.
Learned the history of Jesus.
I learned the history of like the Bible, so they didn't really teach us a lot of the things that they maybe should have. When I got to high school, I was a little blown away. And then I decided I didn't want to go there. I'm like, I don't feel like going to school.
Probably
don't
scared.
Like it.
You were going from like 10 kids to like...
I was very freaked out. So I literally had like a mental breakdown. And then I turned to like drinking. And then I'm like, oh, fuck school, man. I just want to stay home and get fucked up. and skip a lot and, whatever, that whole thing. So I am not really the greatest person to talk to about that. And I'm also not a very good writer. So I remember one of the history teachers would always make us like write everything out. And I'm like, I fail. I can't fucking do this. I cannot do this.
Are you dyslexic?
I don't think so, but I feel like I have adult onset dyslexia. Like it used to be, I used to be able to read more better than I can now. What the fuck, man? Like I'm getting dumber as I'm older now. I need to start like reading more.
Yeah.
But the history thing, I mean, it's always very interesting. I guess now I'm more interested in it. I love learning things about like wars, and
she loves documentaries.
I love documentaries. Yes.
It's funny that you say that, Jen. Do you prefer Big Jenz or just Jen?
You can call me whatever you want. They're sweet cheeks. It's all right with me. Either one works. Don't worry about it.
Well, it's funny that you say that because some of the ladies in my family have said, oh, I wasn't really into history when I was in school. I thought it was kind of boring the way it was presented, but now that I'm older.
It was terrible.
Yeah. And I think when we're younger, I don't want to say we're not worried about school. Some people are, some people aren't. But it doesn't have as much of an impact. You don't realize its value. And then when you get older and things start kind of piecing together. And like you said, you like documentaries. That's a great format.
I know. I feel like I'm learning more now than I did in school, for sure.
What are some of your favorite documentaries you can think of?
Oh, dude, now you're putting me on the spot. No, I watched something called Sister the other day. It was subtitled. It was this lady, I forgot her name, but she birthed a ton of children.
Ooh.
She delivered 12,000 babies.
Oh, no, gross.
She started it when she was 12 years old, and she's 65 now. She helps in Haiti, in towns where they don't have roads, where women think it's okay to eat dirt because they don't have anything else and they're starving.
Why is having babies there good for that then?
Well, it's maybe not, but because 1 in 45 women die in childbirth at that point. Oh. So she's helping the women survive also. Whether they lose their baby or not, she'll helps the women survive.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to watch it because I'm confused.
It's super interesting. I don't know. There's a ton. I like to check that out late at night after I've had a couple beers. I'm like, this documentary is kick-ass. But I'm gonna have you talk to Cayla about this for a second and then circle back to my documentaries in a minute, okay?
Awesome.
So now I need to think of some.
Am I talking about documentaries? I don't watch very much TV.
No, do you like history though?
Oh.
The history question. Did you ever do that in school?
In school. My favorite subject in school was drugs. And I didn't go very much.
Oh.
I did not go to school, and I remember them being like, because every once in a while I would go and I would do like fine with the homework or fine with the tests, and they're like, how do you know this stuff? You're never even here. And I just remember being like, I don't really know.
I know, you're like super smart. I don't know how you do it.
But then I connected with that Slumdog Millionaire show. Not that I lived like he did at all, because that was a totally different culture than what I grew up in. But I did sleep outside like in the snow a couple times. Things were pretty bad, and I don't know if that made my brain kind of like stick to things more, but I try and retain things. But then again, I'll put my car keys in the freezer. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. I don't know. But no, I didn't do anything in school. I was really bad. I'm really lucky I even graduated. I had to go an extra year.
Oh, you did?
I did.
I feel like I should have known that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was a super senior, and everybody made fun of me.
I think you're cute, but you're so young, they probably had no idea.
I don't know. No, everybody knew.
And you're so little.
Everybody was like, super senior.
Oh, no.
And I was like, thanks for calling me super.
Yeah, okay. I can't find any documentaries that I love. I just know that I love them. Pretty much every.
I just watched Leaving Neverland, and that made me want to barf.
Oh, you finally watched that? Yeah. Did you like the part where he's like, yeah, and he told me to spread my cheeks and bend over? You're like, oh, sorry. Have you not watched that, Celeste? Sorry.
No, that's okay. Is it one that's worth watching?
Sure enough.
Oh, yeah.
It's about Michael Jackson. He's a disgusting. I always really liked him too, actually. So it's just a bummer, but
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking. Oh my God, this is
It's
horrible.
a couple of years
I was
old.
thinking about paging, or what was it? Finding Mr. Banks or
Neverland.
something. Or
Oh, Saving Mr.
see,
Banks.
I was like, when you said that, I was like, holy crap!
The
Was
butt
that
cheek thing, the butt cheek thing. You're like Tom Hanks. I did not know he had it in him.
I have
love
no
that
idea
movie.
why I put those two together. I guess because I was thinking Neverland with Peter Pan, and I was thinking Disney, and then I thought Saving
I-
Mr. Banks, which is
Oh, I
not.
think
This is Mary Poppins.
Oh God, way off, very off. Yeah,
Yeah, you were kind of close.
I'm ashamed, but
a
okay,
little
we
bit.
in
Don't
Neverland.
worry about it. I've been talking stupid this whole
I
time,
know.
so you're good.
Don't be
worry.
ashamed in our
No,
company,
no,
ever.
no, never, ever. Mm-mm.
Neverland. That's the Michael Jackson one. Okay, so
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's like made by two boys that he molested. So
Mhm.
it's like, okay, well, there's no questions anymore. Because
Yeah,
these two men are looking you in the face saying, no, he did this to me.
yeah,
And now I'm going to tell my story.
yeah.
that is
But-
a dude who had a messed up childhood.
Oh,
That's what I said when somebody was like, oh,
Yeah.
or he's not a molester. And I was like, I don't know if he is or if he isn't. That was before I watched it. But I do think that he probably has like PTSD and had a really just horrible childhood full of abuse and fame. That's
Dad
hard
was
on
a
a
prick.
person.
Their
Dad
dad
was
was horrible to them.
Exactly.
Oh my
Didn't
God,
he beat
yeah.
him with like sticks from outside?
Yeah.
Like
Oh, a switch. I think that's what
all
it
the
is.
time? Yes, and they couldn't dance properly. He's like 5,
Gross.
dude.
I
That's
think
just
that.
terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when Michael Jackson was alive. I just thought he was. It seemed like he was stuck in childhood. So
Because
Absolutely.
you're always stuck when the abuse starts is the mindset that you always carry with you.
Or
I
you
believe
can carry
is
that's
what's
what can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of just what always happened with him. So in his mind, he probably was not being mean to these children.
I think so.
He maybe just, it's fucked up to say, but I don't know if he knew any better. Like, I'm
can
sure
tell.
he did, but like,
When people are lying, like, I don't know what it is. There's something that will just have really good instinct to be able to tell. And when he says, I love children.
he does
I
love
would
children.
never hurt a child.
Mhm.
Like, I kind of believe him. I'm like, I
Right?
think that he thinks he's a kid.
Mhm.
Like, he's a little boy and he's like, acting out. Because if you're a little boy and you're like looking at another little boy and you're like, look at your penis, that's really not that weird.
No,
when you're
it's
an
not,
adult
but-
and you're like doing it, no.
Or sleep in my
That's
bed with me.
disgust.
Like, he'd have the little kid sleep in bed with him. He probably just thought he
Ew.
was having like a sleepover, dude, right?
But he's so fucked up and
I know.
he's famous, so nobody wanted to help him. They were just like, you tell us what to do. You're the
Mhm.
famous person.
Yeah.
We'll never tell you that you're wrong.
So you should check it out, is kind of what we're saying. Yeah. It's
I need to watch that.
you really do. And I think I do a lot of documentaries about like musicians also. Maybe not so
Cool.
much history, but more just, well, that's history because it's something that happened in the past, but it's never anything I learned in school.
I think
So-
in school they thrust these different things upon us. Some things we have, and if you don't have a good teacher, it's absolute hell.
Ooh, yeah.
Absolute hell. And oh man, I took history of rock and roll in college, and that was the
Cool.
coolest class ever.
You are the coolest fucking person.
That sounds amazing. Yeah,
That is
right.
so cool.
That sounds real badass. I know. Well, I didn't do it college.
Oh my
You
god,
can
no.
still learn it now. I promise you. You don't have to take the class. I was just like, this is an elective that I want. I will take.
Yeah.
But you
Right.
can absolutely look up that kind of stuff. But just oh god, it was like Behind the Music or something. We watched some of those documentaries. You remember those?
Yes.
I love those.
Favorite. They were
Mhm.
so good. I
Bring it
still
back.
remember.
Bring it back.
I still remember some of the stories, or behind the E True Hollywood Story, behind the story, you know, that kind of shit. Love it.
I was
Have you
going
watched
to
the Britney Spears documentary yet?
I can't. I don't have Showtime through my Netflix or through Amazon, but I really, really, really want to. I'm hearing a lot of things about it.
Do you
I
have
don't
Hulu? I watched it on Hulu.
I have Hulu, but
She doesn't have Hulu Live.
I don't have Hulu Live, whatever that means. I guess it's a different thing, and I don't
But maybe
have that
you should
part,
still
so
get that though.
I don't know.
You should look because mine pops up every time I turn Hulu on. But
Oh,
I just
I've
haven't
looked.
watched it yet. I don't watch very much
Oh, okay.
TV.
Maybe I guess I just haven't checked Hulu yet. I mean, I always turn Hulu on and just watch The Strain, that show that I tell you about all the time. Have you ever seen that, Celeste?
I have not. Tell me more.
It's called The Strain, and it's about like,
Sounds cool.
yeah, it's really badass. Corey Stoll's in it. He's always bald, but in this show he has like a full head of hair, so it throws you for a loop too. You're like, what the fuck am I watching? And it's about this virus that kind of breaks out on a plane, and they check that out, and you know, just people's tongues pop out of their mouth and like attaches to your neck and like sucks you dry, and it puts yes, and there's these tiny little worms that live inside your body, and if you even get one close to you, if you get like a nick from one of these tongue people, you're infested with these little white worms that you can see crawling under your skin.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm a creep, and I like weird, like gross, scary shit. So I don't think you guys are gonna want to watch that one. I don't know.
No,
but...
Celeste is into video games. I'm sure she's seen some weird shit.
Okay.
There's some weird video game stuff going on, especially horror games. But
I like.
There's such scary ass video games. Like, I think the reason why I can't really play video games is because my uncle, the one that we were talking about the other day, I was talking to Celeste about him too. She's so sweet and said she's sorry that's about him.
About the poop story?
Yes. Yes. I would listen to that episode, and and then Cayla started elaborating on what was wrong with him, and
it's really
my heart just fall.
I know, it's so sad. He's so young too.
I know,
but
it's really
he
terrible.
used to babysit me as a kid growing up for beer. My mom would pay him with beer to babysit me, and then he would make me play Resident Evil until like 2 a.m. And I was like a little kid, and I would be crying and scared and be like, no, I'm scared, I don't want to play. And he'd be like, just do it, it's fine. God. Just go, you're so close. And I'd be like, no.
Oh my god! As a kid, that's a terrifying. I still find them terrifying, honestly. But
I can't play it. I can't.
I want to play it. I've never played Resident Evil, but I want
to. The dogs
with like the 19 mouths. It opens up.
They're like zombie dogs. Yeah.
Okay.
They're like Dobermans, but they're infected and they will mess your life up.
I've seen the movies, but I've never played the game, so I'll have to check it out.
The lore of the games is outstanding.
The lore?
I don't know what that.
I don't either, but I want to check it out.
Like the story behind like the
yes.
Is so good.
Okay.
Yes. I'm gonna
check that out.
Yeah.
Right? I'll have to check it.
It's terrifying.
Me?
It's terrifying.
Oh, I thought you were saying you playing video games is terrifying. I'm like, why? I may be really good at it.
You wouldn't.
I know.
Your heart is bad, honestly. You probably should.
Since you guys was talking about notable women, their video games are getting some notable women as the time goes on. Just awesome leading ladies in games. It's not just Mario and Master Chief anymore.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I love. What a great idea.
I started playing like one of my first video games, which is Final Fantasy something. And there's like a woman who has like super beautiful titties, and they're like jiggling out, and I'm like, I could play this game forever.
Yeah, you creep.
But I love it because she's like the toughest. She's like the strongest one.
Good.
Of the group of people.
Oh my god!
Like
I love
you
it.
always want her in fighting. I'm like, yes, bitch.
For her tits. That's why you want her in there. No, it's not. I know you. I know that it's not true.
Maybe.
But I just want. Can I see her shaking titties later?
Yeah.
I want to see them.
I'll show you.
Okay. I'm part man. I'm 90% man. I'm almost positive. I'm sorry. I maybe should have led with that. But
aren't we all? I mean, it takes.
I think we're all 90% men or whatever, right? We're all like,
yeah.
I feel like I'm more mental.
I'm 100% pervert.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bitch, I got you beat on the pervert thing.
Yeah, you're 135%.
Mm-hmm.
139%.
Yeah, I'm disgusting. I'm a nasty. Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
All I think about is food and drinking and my cats and television. Like, I don't want to clean. I don't want to cook. I don't want to clean. I just want to microwave my food and stick it in my mouth.
I have to be honest.
You could probably get rid of that.
The boyfriend is
What?
cooking dinner in the background. I can hear him.
He is? What is he cooking for you?
Chicken stew.
Oh,
Nice.
damn.
No wonder you keep him around.
Nice shit. That and the penetration. Yeah.
No, he's a sweetheart. He's cooking from a Cajun cookbook that we have, so I'm really excited.
Cute.
Dude, and you guys are like Cajun.
Yeah.
We are.
What an observation there, Cayla.
I was telling them before this recording, everybody, that they need to come down to Louisiana. We'll take them to New Orleans, and it's it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
I know. I so want to.
Yeah, if we come
want
down,
to
you
big
just
time.
have to promise not to be offended by all the garbage my grandma says.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she's coming too.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know that grandma was coming.
She'll be there.
Yeah.
We'll have a good time with Grandma.
No,
Yes.
she'll be super nice to Celeste, so you know she will be.
She'll be nice to you and mean to me in front of you.
And probably a little mean to me after a while too. But that's only because I really deserve it normally.
Yeah.
Well, how can people support your projects? Because you do a lot of work to research for these episodes.
I do.
She does. I do
don't-
nothing. I'm sorry. I'll just put that out there again. I really need to do more, but this is all Cayla.
Well, we're doing another podcast called Drunkumentary, and that one I'm making her do more work for
That's why we haven't been doing it.
because I've only talked to you for like an hour, Celeste, and I've told you like 4 times I don't watch a lot of TV.
Yeah.
So that is actually a podcast about watching movies where I think it's kind of neat. Like we almost do like a mystery theater
Yeah.
5,000 thing
Yeah.
where you
We just kind of
Watch-
comment on it as it's playing.
watch the movie with us. Yeah.
Yes.
We'll tell you when to hit play.
Yeah.
And nobody invites us to movie time because all we do is fucking talk.
Yeah.
Oh, you would be my best friends during a movie because that's all
Yay!
I talk during a movie.
I do that too. My poor brother's like, we gotta watch Shutter Island, Shutter Island, Shutter
Oh,
Island, Shutter
God.
Island last week. And I'm like, oh my God, yeah, I promise I won't talk. What did we fucking do the
That's
whole
all
thing?
we did was talk.
He was getting heavily irritated. I'm pretty sure too. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do it anymore. Oh my God, Cayla, check that out. It was a mess. I'm sorry. Good movie though. I mean, I very much enjoy it, but you have to pay attention. You can't
What
talk.
movie was it?
Shutter Island.
Shutter. Oh, is that the one with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Mm-hmm. It is. Have you seen it? It's good.
I've
was
heard of
okay.
it, but I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
I think you guys hyped it too much.
Oh, I loved it.
Mm.
I do like it, but
I
we don't like
already
the same
knew
movies.
what was going to happen.
You did?
Yes. See, that's the thing. I don't know why. I
Okay.
haven't really seen very many movies, but I'm always like, that person's going to be the murderer.
It's because you're street smart and I'm not. And then you're like, oh my God, I just figure it out. And I'm like, oh my God, I did not see that coming. Because I'm not just I'm so duh like all the time. I'm always confused.
It's okay.
Yeah.
What are your favorite movies? If you had to name at least your top 3 favorite movies.
Oh geez.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, that's our favorite.
Mhm.
All time, yeah. I'm gonna say Empire Records will always be up there for me, and it's so stupid and pointless, but I just love it. Milo and Otis. No, that's not true. I take that back.
Oh, that's cute. I like the movie Homeward Bound.
I know, but how
Aw.
animals were probably like treated badly when they were making that because it was in the 90s.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's more of a new thing that they're good to animals when they're like in movies with them. I don't think it was always like that.
Well, if they're mean, then that's fucked up. It is basically just them running. So you don't have to be mean to a dog to make it run.
No, but at one point the dog gets like stuck in the lip with Porcupine. Remember that when it gets like shot in the face?
Yeah.
You know, I'm wondering if like any of that was true because it's like an older movie. I'm hoping it was not, but that's why I can't watch stuff like that anymore.
Dude, I tried to watch Aristocats with her, which I'm going to make that my
I
third one.
so want to see that.
And she was like crying because bad things were happening to cartoons.
Yeah, I can't handle it. Animals in me,
especially
I don't care
cats.
about people so much, but the animals, I'm like, oh my God, no.
I'm going to make Aristocats my number 2 because I know for sure no animals were harmed in the making of that.
Okay. Yes. No, they were not.
It's such-
Oh,
it's a
dude,
cute
I
movie.
can't even.
It's cute.
How can I not?
Oh, and then
think
I
of my
love
top-
Dallas Buyers Club.
Such a good movie.
Mhm.
Why
I
are
do
your
love that
picks
movie.
so good? You picked 3 great ones, and I'm like, ooh, I don't know.
I don't have very many to pick from.
I have so many. I watch everything. That's why I'm like, I don't know. There's so many things running through my mind right now because I like a lot of movies. So,
Mhm.
and
What
God
about your
damn it.
favorite scary movie?
Okay, I like that. A Haunting in Connecticut.
Ooh, I
It's
don't know
very
if I've
good. Have you seen that one? Has everyone seen that? real good.
I've heard of it.
And just The Ring from like Chicken It 2003. So
Yes.
I mean, I still have nightmares about that shit. Final Destination was always the first one really hit home with me. It like changed the way I felt about life.
Stop. That movie is fucked.
It's so creepy, right?
Yes. I still can't drive by like a semi that has like logs on it. Or
I
is
know
that
I
the
can't.
second one?
I think that's the second one, but they're
Okay.
all pretty much the gist is the same.
It's
So
just a long movie
mhm.
in 3 parts.
No, there's like 8 of them now.
Oh.
And the Saw movies are so good too.
Oh, I don't
I love the gore. Yeah.
I don't
You
think I've
can
seen.
handle it.
Oh fuck yeah. I can watch the real shit too, no problem. Like I like to watch like the medical channel.
I'm sorry, my heat is turning on.
Oh, I know, or he just came on.
Yeah.
Well, it's literally like 10 below today.
Yeah, it's very cold
Please
here.
stay
How
warm. Please stay
how-
warm.
Yeah.
I don't need to stay warm. I think I was born for
Jeez,
this.
I
My body is
know.
covered in hair.
Oh, you nasty. It is not. It is not. I mean, she doesn't shave her legs or anything, but that's kind of different. You don't have like hairy tits or anything, do you?
My tits aren't hairy yet.
Okay, there we go. Well, you're still working on it. You're young yet.
I plucked the fuzz off my mustache. But that'll come in real good if I let it.
Oh my god, under my chin, I always get one of those, like one really coarse black one.
I had a really
Under the
long
chin,
one under
like,
my belly button.
Jesus Christ. Oh, don't even get me started on my belly
Like, I'm
button.
like an inch and a half. I was like, you were there. I didn't even see you.
Well,
Should
you
I
don't have,
butt
what
pull
is
it
it
with
called? It's called hypertrichosis. If you have.
Yes, that's werewolf syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
I know that's
smart-ass
super
motherfucker.
interesting.
It's called the internet, Kayla. I can't lie. I looked it up.
I actually am very interested in like strange diseases like that or syndromes. That gets me every time too. Like my 600-pound life, any kind of body bizarre. I'm like, I'm watching you.
I love that shit.
Those
Me
poor
too.
people. Like I don't like.
I know.
I don't like people who are cruel to people with that because a lot of times it's the result of some kind of abuse or mental.
I know.
It's really awful. I know. But like I said, I don't feel bad about people sometimes like I should. But if I watch pit bulls and parolees, I cry constantly. So I'm like, you know what? I'm a freak show. Yeah, I don't know. I know that's not proper. I know it's not right. I can't help it.
Animals are truly innocent, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think they might be. Yeah.
You can't talk to them and reason with them and explain things to them. You
Mm-hmm.
can, most people you can do that with, but animals.
You could try anyway. Yeah. I know.
Whenever. Okay, now since you said you're a big fan of documentaries, Jen, I haven't watched this yet, but I would like to know if you have. It's called Don't Fuck with Cats.
Yes.
Dude, that's the best show.
Kayla's actually seen that too because it has cats in the title. So I mean, and my brother's actually more of a cat dude than probably either one of us are. So I'm actually sure it was probably his idea to be like, kitties. And like turned out he's this big muscular dude, but he loves fucking cats.
And cats love him.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. You need to check that out because it's nuts. These people literally band together. They're on like Google search and they find out this guy's like street name where he lives just because
they do the work that the police don't care to.
Because he vacuum seals a kitten.
Well, because
like on live television or something.
He murders animals online.
If
so all of these people
hurt my cats, I would end up in jail.
Me too.
Oh my god, I know, right?
I
totally agree. I would bail you out of jail.
I started crying last night because I think I got pepper in my cat's eye last night. Like one tiny little. I was peppering cottage cheese and he was below me like, Mom, can I have my treats yet? And then he all of a sudden kind of took off and he's shaking his head and his eyes were watering. And I thought, what's up, baby boy? What's up, my love? I started crying because I got a little pepper in his eye. So if anyone fucks with my cats, Yeah. I'm not telling the story.
What story?
There's a story about a dryer and a cat, but I
Oh
can't.
no, that's not a good time.
I can't. Next time. I killed a cat in the dryer, but it was by complete mistake, and I still hate myself
Oh
for
my
doing
god, cats do that all the time. It's not your fault. You're like one of many people that accidentally did that.
A lot of
Yeah.
people accidentally kill cats, especially outdoor cats if they're near your car and stuff.
Oh, I know. That
Yes.
made me feel a little bit better. She was an outside cat, but she was a beautiful calico long-hair kitty. And I threw a pair of jeans in the dryer just to, like, make them freshish for after the shower. Threw them in the dryer and got in the shower, and I thought, oh my god, my dryer is like going to shit on me. It's clunking like crazy. My kitty was in there.
Poor baby. Oh, that happens though. Yeah, I've heard of that happening to many people.
At least she had a quick death.
Oh,
I'm sure her neck was like donezo.
I know. I pulled her out, and there's blood everywhere. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I can't believe that happened to you of all people. You're
I
like
know.
the most anxious, like anxiety ridden.
And then my uncle fucking had a stroke right in front of me too. I'm like, I can't. I'm too nervous to like leave my house almost all the time now because of all these things.
I have to drive her around.
Yeah, I have a problem.
Scary. Driving is scary. Other people driving is terrifying.
I mean, my driving's not the greatest, but I'm also very concerned about, is someone going to cross the center line right now? Is today going to be the day? Because I watch all this creepy fucking shit. I think every day I'm like, well, freak accident for sure. I'm dead.
I can't even imagine what you guys have to deal with down there.
Oh, right.
Driving?
Yes. I'm sure it's a lot more, like Wisconsin really isn't too hard to drive in.
If I see
unless
like 5
it's, like,
cars at one time, I'm like, what is the rush? Did everybody just get off work?
Right.
Oh, you're talking about because we don't really have snow like you guys do.
Or like, no, we're talking like traffic.
Yeah.
Like, how bad is traffic by you guys? I'm sure it's
the
terrible.
cities are like, I hate driving in New Orleans.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do it.
I live like in a kind of rural suburban area, so it's not too bad. It's just other drivers piss me off. Excuse my language.
Oh, that's okay, bitch.
Well, excuse nothing. I like it.
Yeah, keep that in there. I like that.
Well, sometimes there are just these people in these really oversized trucks, and I'm like, are you trying to kill me?
Oh, right. They don't. Well, because it's a huge truck. They don't care. Yeah, because they have tiny dicks is why they do it.
Are they? I mean, up here you need a truck because you're like pulling people out of ditches and there's snow everywhere.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't really think you guys would drive big trucks down there.
Oh, a lot of people like to go hunting and stuff. So
and they probably drive through mud and stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Never mind.
Have you ever tried? Did you ever eat gator? Have you?
Yeah.
It's good. Is it delish?
It's really good. I mean, you don't eat meat though, right?
I do not. Ask
no, I
vegetarian.
don't. No, I don't. But I'm just curious about that, and I'm
also
curious about nutria.
I have not tried nutria, but there is a gentleman in this area who I think he has a coat made out of their fur.
Okay, because I'm explaining this to Cayla a little bit. They're a very invasive species.
Okay.
And they just fuck shit up big time, but they're like huge rats. Like they're
cute. They're
super cute. They're very cute, but people eat them
a little bit.
because it's like, what do you do now? And they're bad.
Can you love them and make them your pet?
I don't know.
You can.
Probably.
Actually, there's I know somebody around here.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think it'd be adorable. Yeah. Or like a big guinea pig or some shit too, right?
A great comparison. I'm looking at, so there's one, I know a guy around here who has a nutria as a pet, and he named it Banye.
Oh, shut up.
Stop. How cute.
Yes, we have this festival in my town called the Rougarou Fest.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Are you familiar with the Rougarou?
Hell no.
Mm-mm. No, it sounds fun though.
It's the Cajun version of a werewolf. And
holy crap.
So they have this festival in October around Halloween. So it's a big Halloween festival, but it's also to help raise awareness of our eroding coastline and to things like that. So he brings his nutria in a cage and shows the kids the nutria. It's fun. What are some of the creatures that are prevalent up there?
Jesus.
We're getting a lot of mountain lion action
Oh
happening.
my god.
Yeah, we do actually.
There's been a lot of moose in the area actually too, which is weird.
There's a panther that lives in Saxville.
No.
Yeah.
A panther? Or are you talking
People have
about
talked
a cougar?
People have talked about a black panther living there for forever.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay,
But
I
that's
thought that
just
was
like
like
one.
Africa or something.
I would think so too. I don't know if it got out. I don't. Doug saw it a couple times.
Let's
know a couple
let's
people
fact check that. Maybe?
Yeah, maybe don't put that in there. But I'm pretty sure that I've heard a lot of stories about the panther from Saxville.
There's a lot of bear here. Now
Do you
I
see
just moved
bears
to
like
the city.
just out and about?
Sometimes it's rare.
It's not like we'll walk outside and there's going to be one. Probably not. But
I've ran into like 4 bear in my whole life, but I'm
she
in the
does
woods
a
a
lot
lot.
of hiking. Yeah,
So that's a lot probably.
we have
Or normal.
a huge amount of deer, obviously, but I think that's everywhere, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah, I have.
Do you have deer in Louisiana?
Yeah, people go deer hunting. all the time.
I have 5
Okay.
that pretty much live in my backyard. 5 deers
Yeah, we have 3.
or deer. I feed them apples.
That's scary
What
if they
else?
jump in front of your vehicle while you're driving.
Oh, I don't like that much. No.
Nope.
I actually smoked when I was 17 and I hit a deer.
You did.
I fucked my car so bad. I continued to drive it too, as I'm like, it's fine.
Uh-oh.
Until everything started flashing and it was smoking. I'm like, I better stop. I think I need to stop now. Yeah. God damn it. Yeah, what else? Just obviously just normal squirrels and shit. I don't know if we have anything really that cool here, do we?
Lots of bald eagles.
Yeah, we do have a lot of
Beautiful.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a place like an hour away from here called Eagle River, and like once a year there'll be like hundreds of bald eagles on this island.
Is that
there.
true? I did
Yeah.
not know that. Okay.
It's like their mating season or some shit like that.
Oh my god, get your fuck on in Eagle River. Cool.
People come from all over, yeah.
I don't hate that. I've been to Eagle River, but not to watch eagles fuck. I mean, I wish I would have known that little tidbit when I went there. I'd be like, where's the fuck island? Where's that sex island here? I want to try that out.
Right.
Yeah, we don't really have anything cool, which is why it sucks living here. I hate it. She loves it. She loves it. And I'm like, I don't like cold. I don't like fishing. I don't like water.
She doesn't like anything.
I don't like the sun. I want it to rain all the time and be like 60 degrees. That's what I want.
Go to Seattle.
Bitch, I'm trying. I mean, it would be great. I know it, but
Wisconsin
I'm
looks
too bored to live in
beautiful
Seattle.
from the pictures I've seen.
what does?
The Wisconsin just looks beautiful from the pictures.
Yeah, it's
It
alright.
is.
I'm biased. Yeah, I can't. I'm not biased. I mean,
I love
don't
it.
love
I think
it.
it's gorgeous.
mm-mm.
Whenever people come here, I'm like, let me show you my homeland. It's so beautiful. I'll take you here to this mountain, which is actually just a large hill.
Yeah, exactly.
But here in Wisconsin, that would be a mountain.
Mhm. I know. I'm just unimpressed by most everything I see these days, and I don't know why.
I know, but you've traveled all over, and she's always just like, it was okay.
Yeah, I haven't traveled everywhere. California's beautiful though, and Colorado and shit. I'm like,
Ooh.
I don't want to go back
Florida,
to Wisconsin.
South Carolina. You've been all over.
Yeah. I loved New York City too.
You and I went to Tennessee,
Mm-hmm.
Indiana.
Mm-hmm. We
Mhm.
surely did.
Do you have any
That was
places on your bucket list that you would like to visit?
Dude.
I loved Mexico. I want to go back really bad. That was amazing. It was a great time. They treat you so well down there. It's like
Yeah.
hospitality like nothing I've ever experienced.
That's cool. I think I want to go to the Philippines.
Cool.
Isn't that kind of weird?
No, I mean, yeah. It's
Like not like the city so much, or like maybe Taiwan. I don't know.
it's a long flight.
Yeah.
And
I
I
know, I'm
don't
not
like
looking forward
airplanes.
to that. Oh, I don't.
Not
mind
that I'm
planes.
scared of like the flying, but just like the rude ass fucking people you have to share space with.
That's true.
And the rude ass fucking people who work in airports.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like the job description to be a dickhead to
I
work
think you
in an
just
airport.
deal with so many people that you just turn into an asshole.
Yeah, there's a lot of jobs like that.
But like ours, yeah.
They probably don't
Ugh.
get paid enough.
Right. I don't mind flying. I just don't like the airport.
Mhm.
Oh,
The air-
it's so
the problem.
stressful.
I never know where I'm going. There's thousands of people. I'm like, I'm not used to that. So,
Mm-hmm.
what else? Where else would we want to go? Oh, I'm sorry, honey. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just gonna say if I could travel by train everywhere, that would be great.
Yes.
Oh, I've taken the train a couple times. That's the way to go. It's pretty cool. It's a little scary. You're moving very fast.
Yes. I took a 27-minute ride from Ventura, California to Malibu, I think.
Mm.
There was something very strange happening. I don't remember the exact route we took, but it was very, very fast. And it was, yeah. And the reason I remember it so not predominantly, but so well is I had to piss so bad I could hardly stand it. And I couldn't find a bathroom while we were waiting for the train, and I didn't want to walk away, or I thought I would miss it.
Oh, no.
And then, I don't think I had the balls to use the bathroom while I was in the train either. I'm like, I'm scared.
I may pee myself.
Yeah, so I just pissed my pants. I didn't pee. Can you imagine if I would have to take a shit though? Yikes! My basement. Yeah, we have, right?
Well, is there anything else you ladies would like to mention about your podcast or drunkumentary that's coming up, or anything you'd like people to know about? Anything we didn't cover?
Well, I don't know.
Well, I would like to say that we've now joined Boss Rush Podcast Network.
Yay!
And I feel like we're like boss bitches now.
Yeah.
Which I just love. I love being in this network. I love all of you guys. It's so great after years of doing this to like feel kind of like a community or like home.
Oh,
I
do. You guys are so nice.
You're so cute.
And you guys all, a lot about games and stuff, and I'm learning, so.
And I'm learning about everybody's shows and their interest. I love seeing people share their passion projects, because I think a lot of people, they get in a rut, they just go to work or just deal with life. And then you guys have this hobby, and I think it's really important for people to have that.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, thank you. That's so sweet. I know. I love you.
Keep your gears moving.
Gosh. I know. You know what? I'm guilty of that, actually. I need to keep my gears moving.
That's why you're here with me.
What's happening? Yes. I think that's what happens for the most part with me, though. Somebody needs to bring me out, or I won't come out. You know what I mean? I need a little bit of a shove, or a really hard shove.
I will fucking fist my way in there.
Where?
Yank you.
Where are you going to fist me? Huh? Gross.
You know where.
Ooh. Well, now this is a different show all of a sudden. Oh my God. She knows it's been a while. Don't play with me. But, well, we could probably talk about like how to find us and how to listen to us. And we're not really for children now.
Yes.
Really probably shouldn't listen to us if you have like children in the car or something. Maybe
we're the only bad bitches out there. That's bitches with a Z.
With a Z, y'all.
We're on Apple, Spotify, all kinds of stuff. I like to just tell people, like, tell your friends about us. That is really the best way to kind of get your name out there, I think. And we've gained a huge following just by kind of telling people, like, hey, if your friend asks you, like, hey, do you know of any podcasts? Just say yes if they're, wanting to learn about history.
That's awesome.
Bitches with a Z.
Well,
I know, right?
Thank you both.
We're the drunk bitches. We're the drunk roast girls from Wisconsin.
Thank you both so much for your time for this 1v2, I should say. I almost said 1v1.
Yeah.
And I love the content you make, and I love that you go on tangents in the podcast. It feels like I'm hanging out with some friends.
Oh, we want to be your friend, so it's perfect.
I know, my God.
Be my friend. I'm very boring, but thank you.
Me too, bitch. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I told you what I do for fun, and it's absolutely nothing. I get drunk by myself.
You had me at boring.
All right.
Well, we have a Taco Bell in my city, so you're welcome.
Oh my God.
You have cats to pet? That's
I'm so there. You're so there. I'll bring my own beer, no problem. Don't worry about that.
Well, you can try some of the local beers if you'd like.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't like to branch out too much, but this Cayla over here, she'll drink anything. It does not matter. I'm the picky one here, so.
I'll be like, this is good. And they're like, that's like tap water.
Yeah.
Okay.
You probably would too. Oh my God, this is the best water ever. Where'd you get it? for my sink, bitch. I know.
Oh, it was a pleasure getting to know you.
I
and
know.
meet you.
Thank you. This is wonderful. You're so great, and we love you.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you so much. And listeners, you can find Boss Rush Games wherever you find podcasts. Like they mentioned, Apple, Spotify. Please be sure to follow The Bad Pod on Twitter so you can keep up with them. They're so much fun.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Yes, thank you. Bye.
All right. Well, until next time, we'll talk to you guys later.